Hello again, and welcome to Get Your Money Shit Together, day 23. Today's topic is co-creating life magic with partnerships. And it's a simple day, and what I really want to do is offer you some ideas and things to think about as you begin in your journey. And some of you are going to find, and you may have already, that as you start to pull things together and you start to get your confidence from having your money shit together, from taking empowered action, from looking at your actual data, and then from making empowered decisions from that data so that it can, dare I say, propel you forward into the life that you want. What's going to happen is others will be attracted. So let me just say this very bluntly. Others will be attracted to your light. And the more you get it together, the more other people are going to be attracted to you. And so what's going to happen is in your work and in your play and perhaps even in your business or in your social life, other people are going to start to notice. There is something you've probably begun to experience it already. If you're here, day 23, you've been doing this work. You've been experiencing already kind of that extra something that is in your step, that sense of confidence, that you can walk into a room and you know that you can own the space that you're in because you got it together. You have solved life's big mystery, which is, how do I feel great most of the time? And the real answer to that is you just choose to. And then you set up the components and the elements of your life to be as supportive as possible for that choice that you made. And so here you are, and you're feeling great, and people are responding to this new energy of you, and they want to work with you, and they want to be present with you, and they want to be around you, and they want to offer their resources to you. So how do we decide if it's a good fit? And so when you start to find yourself attracting partnerships, the first thing I will say is this may seem counterintuitive because many of you have spent your whole life being told to go get it, go after it, go get it, go get what you want. And certainly when you want someone to notice you, there are things you can do. There are ways to be seen so that you can be attractive. But the truth is, the best way to attract the right partnerships for you is to continue what you're doing, to shine as brightly as you're shining, to keep shining even more and more brightly, to show up in spaces where the kinds of people you might want to attract would be, and to have no attachment to any of these partnerships meaning anything. Or if I can share with you something from my early days, when I would meet someone who I'd want to partner with, the energy of it was more like, ooh, we could do so much together, and I would benefit so much to be a partner with this person, and ooh, this is what's missing in my life, and so this person has it, so we can do it together. And it was from kind of a wanting / needing place, right? When I work with this person, everything in my life will be better. Therefore, I need to work with this person. And then we get an attachment toward finding that person, whether it's an idea of a person or an actual person we get our mind set on. I see this happening in dating a lot. A lot of my, circle of friends. I don't know if it's my direct girlfriends, but a lot of the girls in my circle of friends, I'll see them stressing, like they get their eye on this guy, and it's all they're thinking about, and it needs to be him. And I love you so much. But no, it doesn't. It doesn't need to be him. It doesn't need to be that business partner. It doesn't need to be that opportunity. And the sooner you can let go of that external thing being the answer you're seeking, the sooner you're going to be whole. And ironically, the sooner you will attract that partner into your life. So I share this with you because we all know some of the tactics for getting partners. And I think that I could spend my time talking about how to attract partners and how to, write your portfolio well and to show them the money. And one of the key ingredients of attracting a partner is having that money stuff together where they can look at it and say, oh, okay, I see that you know what you're doing. I see that I'm they usually say climbing into bed, right, in the business world. So I'm climbing into bed with someone who is not going to leave me wanting. And so when you are attracting a partner, getting yourself together in all of these aspects is part of it. But the real truth is you get to become everything you ever wanted in a partner. This works no differently than dating, guys. It's the exact same idea. In fact, some of you are waiting and looking for a business partner who's also your love romantic partner. I'm not going to wish that for any of you, but if you really, really want it, then I hope you get the chance to decide to learn what that's like. There are people who do a lot of counseling with that for a reason, because it's not exactly an easy path. It is an amazing, magical path. I haven't had that opportunity to work directly with a love relationship partner in terms of building a business together. But I have worked with a romantic partner who did some things for my business, and it's helpful. It's nice to have that support. So I encourage you and I invite you to see that for yourself. Absolutely. And just like long before you can attract that partner and have everything you want, you become it. And so now look at the things. So in today's lesson, all you're going to do is look at the aspects that you would want in a potential partner in some project or a business idea or some component of your life. Doesn't matter what, you get to choose because it's your life and you have something different than me. And I have a major project that I'm working on that's going to be a long time coming. I imagine there will be others show up who catch hold of the vision and that it won't be a solo journey. But I am prepared that it could be, in fact, a completely solo journey. And so what I want you to understand is that the magic from partnerships doesn't come because two people who needed each other found each other. The magic in partnerships comes because two people who were doing a thing and doing it well, and it can be more than two. We're going to stick with two for simplicity here. Two people doing a thing, doing it well, doing the best they can, embodying the best they have, who happen to come across a path and notice, hey, what we do has synergy. You're doing your thing well, I'm doing my thing well. If we put these together, you're making peanut butter, I'm making jelly. If we come together, I bet we could sell a whole lot of peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, right? So where is someone else doing something, not that they're doing better than you or they're filling a gap or they're completing? Because if you're looking for someone to complete your dream, good luck. But if you are looking for someone to enhance your dream, someone who can take a dream that you're already committed to and you're making it the best it can be all by yourself, and then someone else comes along and there's synergy, now there's a juicy partnership happening. Because I could stand on my own feet, you could stand on your own feet, and together we have this beautiful picture of something else, something greater, something more. And so when you're looking for partnerships, and there's so much I could tell you here in the form of partnerships. I could ask you about, do your values align? Do you have the same shared vision for where it's going? Do your personalities work, right? Because sometimes it's simply a personality clash. You have all the right ingredients, but you just don't like each other. That's not a place you want to work. And if this is your baby, let's say you're doing a business and this is your baby, this is your business, this is something you're working your blood, sweat, and tears on, you're waking up thinking about it every day. Don't you really want someone else to hold your baby that you trust, that has the same ideas and values and goals for your baby as you? And if someone else is going to make decisions about your baby, don't you want to make sure that they're the kind of person who's going to make a decision similar or at least with the same intended outcome in mind that you have? right? Maybe the reason we're attracting this partner is they give us new ideas, new ways of doing it, other possibilities. But we must know that they align. And that's how we're going to know if it has potential to create magic. So as you go into your activities for today, you're just going to consider, what would partnership look like? How would I recognize someone as a good partner? What qualities, attributes am I looking for? That sort of thing. And then where am I showing up with these qualities and attributes? And here's the hard one. You ready? Where am I not showing up with these qualities and attributes? That is your juice. That is your next work. And you know what? Even if you're not trying to have a partner right now, or you're not setting up for a partner right now, this activity will help you bring forth anything that you're doing that's not helping serve you and your vision, because you're going to recognize it. If you wouldn't accept it from someone else, why are you accepting it from you? This is a big one for me. You guys, not too long ago, I saw someone and he inspired me. I saw him speak. I was super inspired. I felt something like that inside. And I was like, wow, like this person really embodies his words, and the way he spoke, and also the way he embodied his words, like literally, it's like you can feel the power and the energy of the words that he speaks ringing true from his spirit and his soul. Like he just embodied it. And whoo, this girl got excited. And I saw this, and you guys know I'm not about making it about that person, because I can't control what that person thinks of me. I'm not really into the game of chasing down and making sure he sees me. Maybe someday he will. Not really concerned about that. Let me tell you why. Because the juice and the magic that man brought into my life with his presence. I want you to understand, I saw him speak one time in person. The presence that he brought inspired me and evoked in me a desire to pay attention to where I am showing up and how. And through the question of a friend who said, well, do you want to date him? Of course, I wasn't ready to say yes to that, because I took an examination of myself and I noticed some ways that I really didn't feel like someone like that. Like, wow, someone who's got that kind of presence, maybe he wouldn't really be interested in me. And so it was in that noticing, oh, why wouldn't he be? What am I doing in my life that I think this person wouldn't be interested in someone like me? I have a pretty good self-esteem, guys, so it's not that. So like, what is it? And that analysis, that examination of why I couldn't say yes to my friend. Yeah, I'd love to date him. I don't even know. I don't know him, but the truth is I didn't know if he would want me. And that's scary, right? And partnerships can be scary like that. And so instead of going to find out if this guy would want me, let that guy go and do his thing. I have been inspired. And now, and I went to do the work. I said, okay, in what ways am I not showing up that would make me think that I'm not quite ready or worthy of this partnership? And the truth is, in a physical sense at that time, I wasn't giving this the right focus. I was not giving my food the right focus. I was in a job I didn't really love going to work every day. So I was constantly having to work to get my energy back up. So here's how you know if something is for you. If this is your baseline, so whatever happy you are, if you're doing something and it constantly brings you here where you have to work to get yourself back to your normal happy, it's probably not a good fit. Right? If something boosts your happiness, maybe that is something that's increasing. But we all have a sort of baseline of happiness, kind of like where we are when we're neutral. And for me, my neutral line is pretty high up there. I'm pretty happy most of the time. It's a choice I made at a very young age. I remember making the choice. If we can be happy or unhappy, I'm going to choose happy. I just remember choosing that as a young girl. And then through life, I've had to learn it. I've had the opportunity to relearn it. And it's been quite a journey. But what I found for me is when I can look in the mirror and go, I like you. I like what I see. Anyone would be lucky to get to date me, right? When I mean that, and now I mean it. Like, man, I'm saying that I have perfect or perfect that. I'm saying I'm freaking awesome. And why would I date me? And so then from that place, I can stand and feel amazing. And guys, I feel better than if this guy had noticed me, because now I'm embodying the noticeable qualities and ones that I would want to bring forward should we ever have a chance to have an interaction. Now, am I attached to that? No. So here's the lesson I want to drive home for you. I am committed in my life to be open, that should a match happen, I'm willing and I'm ready for that partnership. I am not willing. So these are some of I want you to do this for yourself. So I'm willing for this. I'm not willing to get a focus. And it doesn't mean I won't in a year, but right now, finding that partner is not a main focus of my life. I feel content, complete, whole, happy. My life is so full. Sometimes I really have time. It's like, how do I fit all the people? I love so many people, guys, and I'm loved by so many people. How do I fit them all in, right? And so when you're in that kind of space and enjoyment of your life, you're not out seeking partnerships. Your life is about that. You're not waiting to live once your partner shows up. And I want you to have that same level of satisfaction and satisfaction is the word, just satisfaction in your soul with you and with the journey you are leading, regardless of who shows up, who comes through, who doesn't show up, whatever's going on in your life, that you are so satisfied with the choices you're making and the life you're living, that anyone else who came in, romantically or business partner or a partner on a vision or a project that you have or anything, that you will see the enhancement of your life by those partners and not the fulfillment. You heard me. I do not wish for you to be fulfilled by another, but I wish for you to be fulfilled in yourself so much that when another comes and they cannot help but see the light in you and the beauty in you and what you have to offer, and that they will also be whole in and of themselves and not have a fulfillment factor that they're seeking in you, but that an enhancement may come. That by noticing each other, by choosing to do something together, you're both better. That's the idea of a true partnership. And also, you're going to have each other's backs and you're going to do all these cool and fun things. Yes. Sit in the presence of that fullness, the wholeness, creating from a place of wholeness and now attracting from a place of wholeness. You've got this, baby. May you be the partner you've been looking to attract. And may that partner out there somewhere, if you should so want that, find you as well. I will see you tomorrow and have an awesome day asking yourself, how am I showing up that I would want to be my partner? See you tomorrow.